Hi, welcome back. I'm just finished off the pedal box and tunnel housing to try and get me big plates of meat in there. What I had to do in the end, I don't know if you can really see on this, but what actually happened when I put the pedal box back in, they wasn't actually sitting level. I thought of loads and loads of ways of trying to make them level, and I ended up just cutting and welding. I've also, I know I'll repeat myself again, but the pedals actually moved over to the left hand side a little bit more, because that's the actual sweep of the pedal. The pedal should be about here, and same with the clutch. There should be, see the sweep there, but I moved them over to the left to try and give me right foot a bit more room on the throttle. So let's just show you where it goes. Right, that's the bit I've been cutting out, because the gearbox tunnel was actually quite wide, and I've actually, I don't know if you can see it properly or not, made a bit of an insert, so I've actually gained probably about 1.5 inches there. It's quite a lot of work, but I think it's going to be worth it, because my left hand foot for the clutch has got plenty of room now, so that's all good. The other bit was I found while I was here, I don't know if I can show you or not. I'll get the camera in here somewhere. I might have to turn it aside a bit. Here it is. There's actually a big gap in the bulkhead. Obviously someone's put firewall in. We're going from the engine, you see I've got my hand through there. So it can't be good for, well, weather conditions, and any exhaust or any fumes will be coming straight down onto my leg. So what I've done, I've made another piece to go in there. I'll find it. Do it so. I'm probably going to switch the phone off now. Right, so what I've done, it's not marvellous, but I couldn't think of any way to do it. So obviously we've got a square down there and a curve up here, and all this isn't finished off properly. I've actually managed to get a prop of it in there, because all this is flapping about. There's a big gap under there still. I've still got to finish that. So what I've done is made this bit of plate, or a couple of bits of plate. It's in there quite nicely now. So obviously I'm going to pot rivet when my finger is there, because that's the only place I can get a drill in. I should pot rivet that stainless steel sheet to it, and up here I think I'll get my camera in about there somewhere. I can actually get a drill in there and drill it actually to the tube of the chassis, and the rest of it here I think I can get a drill in there. I'll get my finger in, my middle finger, get one in there just to hold it. I might even put some sort of screw in there or a bolt. I might put a bolt in there. And once it's all up, I can put some seam sealer around or some sort of mastic, and that's actually sealed it all up nicely. It must have been like that from the build. It's annoying really, because once you had all the bloody bonnet off and you're doing it all, it was so easy just to put a little insert in there. Get some out of the way. Yeah, so that's all ready to go. So basically I've just got to put this bit back in. So I'm getting drill in there without snapping it off. Once all that's back in, then all painted. Unfortunately this is only mild steel, so I'll paint it before I put it in there. Once all that's back in, I'll give this a quick clean up in here, put the pedal box in, and that's another part finished. I think that's it. Let's see how we are. Get your finger out of the way. Yeah, you can see how much room I've made there. Oh, there's a little cover there. See the wire sticking out? I've got to put another cover on there. It did have a cover on it, but not the rest of the car. It's pretty crap. So I've got to do that. And I've also got to do the brake light switch, which is just hanging there by itself. It doesn't go in the pedal box very well, so I've got to find a way of making it to stay in there. So, all looking good. The other thing I'm going to try and do today is put a heat shield on the exhaust manifold. I've actually drilled, I've tapped all the holes out here. I've got a piece of alley, which is over here somewhere. It's here. And basically what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to try and make it fit. So it bolts onto these 3 bolts and comes along, I'm not explaining myself very well, but sort of coming along here and just down just a little tiny bit, just to try and reflect some of the heat. So that's the cunning plan for today. I don't think there's anything else. That's it. Well, thanks for coming back. See you again shortly. Bye now.